Hello, Sushma ji. Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome to the session.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, ma'am. How are you
How?
doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Fantastic. I was over the moon just because I was very eager to have a session with you. Now I am over the moon.
Oh, likewise. I
Yeah.
am also happy to
Fantastic.
have you here today because I think we had a session earlier together, right?
Yes, last year. Yeah, I had two session with you.
Mm-hmm.
Last year. That was last year.
Okay, so how's your English learning journey going now?
Yeah, it's going on in a smooth way, we can say. So I, improved a lot after using this kind of application.
Okay, so there are
Exactly.
a few
Yeah.
questions that I want to discuss with you. But before that, if you have any doubt, any question, I would love to answer that.
I have lots of vocabulary in my mind or in my notebook, but sometimes I face the problem to incorporate these kind of fancy word in my conversation. But whenever the situation comes, sometimes I get the word and I
Mm-hmm.
recall that and I try to use that. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it happens like not most of the time. So,
Sometimes it's
but
pretty
yeah,
normal. If it is
sometimes.
happening, sometimes it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty normal. And it depends on the other person too, like whom you are talking to. If the person is entirely
Yes,
beginner, you will also, your mind will also give this message to you that use simple words and easy language so the person can understand. Because the motive of speaking English or speaking any language is to make others understand yourself, right? Make them
exactly.
understood.
This is
Yeah.
like 2 to 3 times if we use that the particular word, so it is okay in one day.
Yeah,
Right.
it's fine. Yeah,
So yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you
So,
also gave us one technique like you have to put the word you want to learn. So then you should put that word in front of you whenever you have a conversation with anyone. So just
absolutely.
I do like that sometimes, and in
Hmm.
that way I am able to use that word. If
Yeah,
whole day
there
we
are.
use that, the cram that word and easily when we can set that word in our subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are many ways that can help us to remember words. And recently, I have shared the short video and reel over Instagram where I was talking about repeating words multiple times and use them consistently. Then only you can remember words. And it is the simple one
Hmm.
yet effective tip and secret we can say that help others and help me personally because I have been doing the same thing for so long that repeating the words
Okay.
consistently.
Hmm.
And the thing majorly worked in my journey is like I have the habit of teaching because I teach many
Hmm.
students nowadays. And once you are in that field, in that genre that you are teaching others, whatever you are learning, that becomes stronger.
Hmm.
That becomes that
Stronger, yeah,
automatically strengthened. Yeah, your memory, and then you are
exactly.
able to use it. Yeah. So, do you also have
You're right.
anything in your brain that to teach others the same thing that you learn?
Yes, I try to
Mm-hmm.
impart my whole knowledge, whatever I have. So, there are some kind of students or people here in this application. They are totally basic, and they
Mm-hmm.
want me to teach them. But I don't have any idea how to teach the person
Mm-hmm.
properly. But they said, okay, ma'am, you have that quality, you can teach. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that kind of courage, to teach that. But I can whatever like in my mind. So I try to impart that my knowledge to that person. Or if they have any kind of problem or they are
Mm-hmm.
facing any kind of problem in grammar, so then I try to make them understand and help them.
That's the
Yeah.
right way to master our even not only our English or language, it helps us elevate our confidence level too and eliminates
Confidence.
our hesitation, which is
Mhm.
I have
Yeah.
definitely experienced throughout this journey. Okay, let's proceed with the
Yeah.
questions that I have for you to discuss and make it a little, great conversation for the viewers. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So then if I will be able to reply them that
Mm-hmm.
question, so I will definitely,
Yeah,
because I
they're
don't
very
have
simple.
so much idea, yeah,
Uh-huh.
about a topic. If someone give me the particular topic, so that time like stuck most of the time.
And it would be a
But
great
yeah, I
practice
can.
for you.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Okay, so there is a statement that reaction is impulse, response is wisdom. What is your take on it? Just take a few seconds to just ponder on it.
Okay, please repeat
Reaction.
your question.
Yeah, sure. Let me reiterate. Reaction is impulse and response is wisdom.
Okay.
You
So
did you
yeah.
get
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I got it. Got it.
Okay.
So, like the statement is, this statements means like whenever someone gave me any kind of, negative, like, toxic people, because we are surrounded with the many toxic people everywhere. Just
Mm-hmm.
we can't stay away from them. Just
Yeah.
we have to have that kind of potential to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So in that way, if someone says us like in a negative way or derogatory comment if they do, so that time we have to, we don't react. We can't react on the same time. Just we have to stay quiet over there, and then later if we reply it later, so like we are able to make them a correct or like good reply, because if we reply that person on the same time, so it can be, it turn into a fight. I think that is the way I think, because when we reply and to the person on the same way, that is not good. We sometimes we have to stay quiet, right? We have to remain unruffled that time. So it is a good way to deal with these kind of toxic situation. So, like in my point of view, this is the correct time to stay quiet and don't reply that at the same time. And later, we can just think about that or contemplate on all the things and then reply. So, it is a good way to deal with this kind of new situation.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. You are right. That when we take pauses properly, then we should then it becomes like a response that seems wisdom, that you are
Hmm.
using your brain, you are analyzing the situation, you are not like impulse immediately, you are not replied.
Hmm.
And impulse thing,
Right.
which is like reaction, can exacerbate the issue, exacerbate the problem between two people or between two parties, and it can create a lot of worse thing or misunderstandings between two people, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I faced a little
Yes.
problem with the camera. I'm
It's
trying
okay.
new
Yeah.
things these
Yeah,
days.
it
That is why.
happens.
Yeah, technical thing. It happens. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So next, I want to know, like, have you ever experienced that you are in a conversation where you felt really comfortable, you got the energy or vibe that okay, you are going with the flow, and in that flow itself, you overshared things which you didn't want to share and didn't mean, but you shared. So and later you regretted. So did you ever fail or face any, or do you have any kind of experience such?
Yeah, most of the time, my conversation, you can say I don't know, I have that kind of persona, like,
Uh huh.
I can mingle with everyone. If the
Wow.
person is politely speaking or like, it is because most of the people, they said to me
Mm-hmm.
so far that I don't know why after talking to you, we feel very, like
Connected.
enthusiastic.
Uh,
Yeah, enthusiastic, and they can get the positive vibes from my side. I don't know why they said like that. So, but yeah, all the people, I mean, most of the people, they are comfortable with me, and
mm-hmm.
I also comfortable. And most of the people, most of the time, they also shared their, personal experience too. Like
Wow.
they said, okay, I don't want to share. I didn't share that thing with the other person. Why I'm feeling that I have to share with you. So
Wow.
I have also some friends here in this team application.
Mm-hmm.
One is lady, so I don't take her
Yeah,
name.
sure.
So she said like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I most of the time experience this kind of conversation. I
So,
had so far.
so you don't regret later, like you have shared,
No,
overshared
no,
your
no, no.
things. That's what I
Yeah,
asked. If you
not
had ever
enough.
regretted.
No, no, no. I have never regretted so far, because I don't have any other this kind of like secrets. Okay, so then I just share with them, or then I regret later. No,
Mm-hmm.
whatever I have. So yeah, I have the good memories and good thing. Everything is good. Yeah, not any negative things. So that's why, whenever they try to share their experience or their things, so then I relate with them, so I try to share my opinion too, or
Wow.
my experience too.
That's,
Yeah,
I must say, excellent experience and excellent energy or aura you have, and people feel comfortable
I
there.
don't know.
Because it
Yeah,
is
right.
in today's era, in today's time, it is difficult to make others feel understood, heard, or comfortable around us, right? And this is, I guess,
Yeah.
a great thing. You should be very grateful about it, that okay, people feel comfortable and they are ready to share their, whatever they are struggling with, whatever they are going through. I also have the same
Yeah.
experience. There are many people, even
Mm.
my students seem to me like a family whenever they join, even whenever I'm like lacking in
Yeah, right,
energy or a
exactly.
little sad, or if I take the session, the group session where people feel like my family, they always energize me at the
Mm.
end of the session. I don't feel tired, I feel energetic after that session.
And yeah, it is also happens with me. Whenever I
Happens.
feel monotonously, yeah,
Hmm.
monotonous way, like I'm feeling here and I am not feeling good. So then
Hmm.
I converse with the people. So that rejuvenates me, of every time. So
Absolutely.
yeah, then my sleep, because in the afternoon I don't sleep. I don't take any kind of siesta in the afternoon. But
Okay.
sometime I feel exhausted. So that time, then I try to talk with the people here if the people are ready. Because nowadays on team application, the most of the people, they are not interested to have a conversation because they are not getting the recording. So that's why sometimes if the people are ready, so then I try to talk with them here.
So, if that is not possible in that particular application, so where do you record sessions these days? In the Zoom itself?
Now, no, I am not recording any kind of session these days because I have already 4 to 6 session or conversation in my gallery. So just on daily basis, I upload that. Later, I will think about that because I don't have any laptop for Zoom
Okay.
application. We should have the laptop,
Hmm.
right? So yeah,
Absolutely. In mobiles, it doesn't give the option of
it
recording.
doesn't give.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that. I have struggled with it. That is why. So I also had to
yeah.
purchase a laptop. Now my laptop camera is also like damaged, or my I don't know what happened
That.
with it.
Oh.
So today I'm struggling with it a lot, like using my phone as a
Mm.
camera and then the device. And that is why it is like little disturbing, like distracting. I'm not
Right,
able to
right.
focus
And
properly.
all the quality should be great. If we want to record the session, the quality should
Yeah.
be like good or audio. Right, both the
Absolutely.
things are should be very good. Otherwise, it is not good for the upload on the YouTube channel. Right, if the
Absolutely.
quality.
Yeah. So next, I want to know, like these days, the career counseling thing is very popular. That even the people who are doing that counseling, they are also like they are also popular and they do such thing, and people need. So, what do you think about it? Is career counseling really needed or essential?
If the person is not getting the like which kind of career they have to choose, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
and they are facing this kind of problem to make their career, in which field they have to make their career. So
Uh-huh.
for that, counseling is like a better option, I think,
Yeah,
because
career
that
counseling,
that
yes.
time the yeah, so that time the counselor can suggest that person according to their interest. So because sometimes it happens we are not getting the correct way to how, like in which way, in which part we are
Good.
good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the counselor can give us the proper suggestion to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it is good if the person is not, because now most of the person have the desire, or they are aspirant to do the such kind things, like they have already prepared all the things, like I should be like that or this. So
Mm.
yeah, if they are not able to understand or able to get the idea like in which part they have to work, so I think they should go with the counseling,
Career
so they can
counseling.
get the better idea. Career counseling, yeah, better idea.
I completely agree.
These
I
time,
completely
yeah,
agree.
yeah, these time facing that students also facing the problem, because in this scenario we are not getting the proper way, like which is in trend and which is like in future they can get the benefit from that.
Hmm.
So they, because now in this scenario there are lots of things, number of career like options
Yeah.
there. So they are not exactly choosing to like they are unable to choose the correct field. So for
Mm-hmm.
that they have to go to the career counseling. I think they can easily suggest them. One or
Mm-hmm.
two counseling is enough, I think. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't have any experience of it and I don't know how it works actually. But the thing is that these days people are like many youngsters are confused, though they have
Confused, yeah.
plethora of opportunities. I feel like there are a lot of things that somebody can do, but the thing is that
Hmm.
everything, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to do in your life, that requires your constant effort and your constant determination towards that, and consistency and patience, which is people are lacking in a lot. Like they don't have patience,
Yeah.
they cannot maintain consistency, and that is why they are now
Hmm.
baffled, confused, and then they need that career counseling. Otherwise it is not that much difficult to
Ah.
find the right path to
Yes, right.
follow. For example,
Yeah, because they. Hmm.
I have
Hmm.
started
Okay, yeah,
teaching now. I have come to this, like, finally, that this is the path I want to grow. It is because I have been doing it for 2 years and I was very patient. At the same time, I was consistently practicing, like reading books and, trying to come out of my
Hmm.
comfort zone, broaden my horizons every single day, try something new and learn something new. So, this is something which everybody needs to do if they want to pursue something extraordinary in their life, because everybody has
Hmm.
that thing in their mind. I have observed so far, I have come across such people who have this thing in their mind that they want to be an extraordinary person, or they want to start a startup, they want to become a businessman, businesswoman. But when it comes to the nuances, practices, nuances, things that is required to make a
Hmm.
strong basic, there they lack. Because the big business starts from the very basic stuff, which is like you should have a proper knowledge, or you
Very
should
big.
understand yourself, like where you are
Hmm.
good, what is the one thing that you are very good at, you resonate with, or you are able to solve. Because businesses grow when you are able to solve some kind of problem, whether launching any product or service. The product or service is related to solving somebody's problem, people's problem. So if you are able, if you have that skill to
Hmm.
understand first what people or outside the audience is struggling with, only then you can focus on the service and product. But this thing requires
Hmm.
learning, a lot of learning first, at least 6 months to
Learning.
1 year. Understand people, find out, read books, and like learn a lot, and then you can pursue with the same thing. But there they lack. They have this dream, particularly, I want to
Yeah.
become a businessman, I want to be this,
Hmm.
that. But when it comes to the basic nuance thing that is mandatory and essential, there they like, oh, I don't have enough time, I don't feel, or I'm not
Hmm.
motivated, I need motivation, I need more inspiration. This is how they think of. And I think everybody should
Yes.
have their own motivation that comes from within, that your own
Ah,
inspiration.
yeah, that is the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That I also believe, self confident, self motivated.
Yeah,
Like I most of the
absolutely.
time like motivation from myself, because whenever we get the motivation from others, like from outside, so that
Mhm.
will work only for few days, right? Then
True.
after you just go back in your all routine. But when we self motivated person, so that we again and again motivate ourselves. So
Mm-hmm.
it is the good thing. I also do like I sometimes I get the motivation from other side, but not every time. But most of the time, I just motivated myself every time.
That's
So
great.
yeah,
And
it is the
you said that sometimes
mm.
you get motivation from others. Sometimes it is needed to get a reminder.
Hmm.
Sometimes what happens,
Right, right.
we are confident, we are inspired, we know our path, we know our work. But what happens, sometimes we are into a different zone, maybe a little negative or little down. At
Hmm.
that time we
Exactly.
forget our own caliber, our own potential. Okay, this is what I am very good at, this is what I can handle and I can do and I can pursue. We forget a little bit, it becomes a little vague, little blur in front of us. And that time
Yeah.
when we listen to somebody, or when we see somebody who is, like, inspiring us or motivating us, then we get the
Hmm.
reminder immediately, oh, where you are. So
Yeah.
then
Right.
it
Right.
works like a reminder, not a motivation reminder. And then our
Nothing.
motivation that is
Hmm.
within us, that is a little vague or little blur, that comes again, okay, yes, this is
Hmm.
what I can do
Yeah.
and this is I meant for. So that's great, even to take a motivation outside, from outside
Yeah, because
sometimes.
outside, yeah, from outside motivation is just for fleeting, I think,
Yeah,
right? And then
absolutely.
within 1 or 2 days that it goes.
Hmm.
Like so, that's why we should be self motivated person.
Yeah, once you are self motivated and the reminder is there, then you are like on the track immediately.
Yeah,
Like for
right.
a
On the
for
track.
a
Yeah.
day or 2 days, if you are like disturbed or scattered, you will be able to bring or muster the same thing again back to the track. This is the
Yeah.
beauty of both outer motivation and inner motivation. They
Uh,
work together. The
yeah.
amalgamation of
They
both
work
is
together.
essential, I must say.
Yeah, amalgamation. Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
but it is needed. It is needed to get the motivation from others too, no?
So,
Okay.
these were the questions I wanted to discuss with you. And
Okay.
if you have
Yeah, it
any
was
question, I
great.
would love to answer. Otherwise, it was really lovely discussion, and I enjoyed talking
Yeah.
to you.
So yeah,
Okay, then
that's
with
great.
this, we have come to the end of the session. It was a great, superb
Okay.
conversation. My day has
Really,
started with this
really.
only. So, thank you so much for joining
So
and for
yeah,
making my day
well,
special.
likewise. Likewise. Thank you so much. So I have a question, one question for you.
Sure.
Just you earlier, earlier you have you upload and one video that in that video you said I go outside like for talking with the other people physically, but you were unable to talk with them for many days, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but later you will be able to, you would be able to like converse with the people. So how? Because I also want to go outside to have a session or not session to have a
Uh,
conversation with the people. So, but
mhm.
I don't muster that courage to go outside and physically talk with the people. So how can I improve in that, and how can I will be able to do that? So, if you have
Wow.
any idea about it, yeah,
Wow,
you
it's a
can.
magnificent question, I must say first. Second is that it is not all about language, the words you use, the way you speak. No, it is all about inner fear, inner hesitation, or the confidence that we lack in. Okay. Earlier, I also had this problem. Wait a second. Shushma ji, I'm facing a little problem with the camera, so we have to
Okay.
wind this session.
Okay.
But I just wanted to tell you that it is all about your inner fear or hesitation, which we lack in. So what you can do is you can have a positive talk with yourself consistently for a long period of time, and that would help you to strengthen your confidence or self belief, that there must be a doubt which you are holding or which is holding you back. Okay, I'm not very good, or maybe how the person would react, or I would not be able to
Yeah.
handle. These were questions I know, because I also came across that thing of the answer that I have to. It is not mandatory to give immediately answer how it is. No, if somebody is asking, you can take a few seconds and then you can answer to, after mastering your ideas, thoughts, and then.
Yeah.
So once people understand that, this like pauses also can help, and pauses is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with if you are taking pauses. Even if you ask somebody that, okay, give me a moment, allow me a moment, take legend, or you are the extraordinary that who knows everything, and you have to.
Right.
No, it's not like that. So once you
Yeah,
understand
no one
that,
is perfect. Yeah,
no one
no
is
one is
absolute.
perfect.
And one more thing, very minute or very, very trivial thing which people ignore, that is taking pauses. So somebody asks you a random question, or you meet somebody, if the person is asking, do not rush and do not just like jump on the answer that I have to. It is not mandatory to give immediately answer how it is. No, if somebody is asking, you can take a few seconds and then you can answer to, after mastering your ideas, thoughts, and then. So once people understand that, this like pauses also can help, and pauses is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with if you are taking pauses. Even if you ask somebody that, okay, give me a moment, allow me a moment, take me a minute, it's okay, it's fine. You are not like accepted. Okay, you are the legend, or you are the extraordinary that who knows everything, and you have to.
Right.
No, it's not like that. So once you
Yeah,
understand
no one
that,
is perfect. Yeah,
no one
no
is
one is perfect.
absolutely.
Okay, if I want my feedback, so what would you like to say for me? Like in which part I have to work?
I think you
Like
are doing already an excellent job. You don't. I didn't find any particular. I think barrier that you are struggling with. Just need to be very consistent, because here and there I saw that you are able to use even a little advanced words. You are trying your level best,
Yeah.
and you have that smile, and body language is also great. So I don't find great, a big a struggle or problem with the way you speak. Just you need to keep practicing, so the hesitation will be eliminated automatically over time, and the confidence will be elevated. That would help you to be confident all the time, whether it is online, offline. What happens sometimes, we are habitual of taking online sessions now, so people feel comfortable in virtual mode. When it comes to in person, they struggle. So if you are still struggling, then keep practicing. That would definitely help you to eliminate the hesitation and fear over time. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for your kind words. Yeah. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
was
so
a great
much.
conversation.
Likewise, I enjoyed it, and have a great day ahead.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care.
Yeah.